I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next skill code, which is A76. A76. Now it wants you to do fractions in the lowest terms. Okay, for us that means simplify. They use the terminology lowest terms because in some states in the United States, they do not use the word simplify. But in Texas, we use the word simplify. So your parents may remember it as being called reducing. We used to reduce our fractions. We don't use the word reduce anymore. Instead, we use the word simplify. In other words, we've got two pieces. We want to see if we can get it down to less pieces. Okay, so two pieces would be hard to keep a hold of, but if you could get it down smaller to less than two pieces, that's simplifying. So the way we use our multiplication chart for this is we find 2/4 somewhere inside the chart. We don't start here and go across. We actually start way over here and try to find the first two we see. So I'm looking, and the first two that I see is right here. Okay, so there's a 2, and then I look underneath the 2 until I find a 4, and there's the 4. So 2/4. I put my finger on those, and I slide all the way off the chart, and that's 1/2. So 2/4 simplifies down to 1/2. Or on IXL, the lowest terms are 1/2. So you would click in the 1 and the 2 and simplify it. Okay, the next one that just popped up was 8/9. 8/9. And what can we simplify that down to? We've got 8 pieces. We're going to see if we can get it to less than 8 pieces. So again, we start way over here in the corner of our chart and we look for the first 8 that we see. There's an 8. Does it have a 9 underneath it? No, those are really big numbers. So that 8 is not going to work. So I keep going until I find another 8. There's 1. But again, it does not have a 9 underneath it. So I keep going and I find the next 8. There's another 8, but it does not have a 9 underneath it. Here's my next 8. It has a 9, but if I slide that off, it did not change at all. So 8/9 will not simplify down. We cannot lower it anymore. So what you're going to type in to IXL is 8/9. Okay, so I'm going to jump up a level here and see what kind of problems they're going to give us next. Two-fourths, you can simplify that one. I think those are 4/32. Oh, that's a big one. Let's try that one. 4/32. Okay. So we have 4. Let's go way over here. Here's my first 4. Is there a 32nd underneath it? There it is. So put your fingers on the 4 and the 32 and slide straight off. That simplifies down to 1/8. So we can get rid of 4 pieces and turn it into only 1 piece, but they're size 8 pieces. And so you would type in 1/8. Okay, that is all that I have for you for your practice. So I've given you 3 different skill codes and a video for each one. Go ahead and go on there and practice. If you need help, you can always look at the next video. Okay, take care. We'll see you at the next lesson.